here to do a flip through of my Faux Bonichi. I think it's about 2 weeks worth. I'm probably going to try to get more on a schedule with this. I'm trying to get on a schedule with these kind of videos, my crafting video, all my videos. 2015 is my Get YouTube Organized, hopefully, schedule thing. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, this is where we left off before. As most of you have probably figured out by now, I am not doing it the real way for the Bonichi. That's why it's a Faux Bonichi. And so I have one page that's decorated and one page that I journal on. And I call it basically my glorified to-do list because I mostly use it just to keep track of my to-do stuff and to play with. So anyways, this is what where we left off. I had started drinking tea and that kind of stuff. I got really lax at checking this off. So the holidays does it every time. Every single side on this side from now on has a piece of scrapbook paper on it. I learned a valuable lesson on scrapbook paper, especially using like die cuts with a view and stuff. You have to break the grain of it to make it not murder your book. So I just rub it over the edge of my desk to curl it in a whole bunch of different directions, and it softens the grain of the paper up, and so then it sets nicely in your book after that. So I'm sure everybody knows how to break the grain in their paper, but if not, leave me a comment, I'll show you. But some days I'm really good at journaling, some days not so much. This day I'm trying to learn how to shade with my watercolors. Yeah, I have no talent. Stickers and stuff like that. This was a really bad stamping day. Yeah. I don't know why I own so many stamps. I am not a stamper. But anyways, I'm learning. I am still keeping up with the weather. I really, really like the weather option. I'm having a good time with that, although sometimes it's not always accurate. But anyways, and then this was the last divider page that I put in between the weeks because I now know how I like my layout, at least for a while. So I've just stopped on the divider page. I have added a new monthly thing in, but I'll show you that when we get there. So anyways, it's just more stickers. This was like a Project Life-ish card that I glued down there. And yeah, so it's kind of repeat. I don't really know what else to say other than show it repeat. I know a lot of people tell about their day and they go through it like a diary and stuff. I am not really comfortable with doing that because of a couple of viewers that I have, and it's not tragic, don't get excited or anything like that. Just there's selfish reasons involved with the fact that I just don't want to go over every single detail of my life. But I guess if you're a quick reader, you want to pause it, you can. That and the fact that sometimes I think when I talk about my stuff, it feels like you're having to sit through my family vacation photos. And so I don't want to like bore the living dickens out of you either. So if there's something you want to see more up close and personal, just let me know and I'll go back and go over it. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of do a flip through and you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. This was the first page that I had started using the alphas and that kind of stuff, but on here I started drawing the graphics in. These are not mine, these are from Tiddly Inks, but I don't have a way to print them on here, you know what I mean, through the printer. They're digital files, so I just kind of hand drew them and watercolored them. So that was the first day that I started doing that. I'm really enjoying the alphas. I actually went out and purchased alphas the other day, which is rare for me because usually I don't have any use for them, and now I can't get enough of them. So I'm kind of excited. I have used up more products in the last 30 days in this book than I have in 20 years. I just adore it. If you're not doing something like this, but you're trying to find something to tinker with, I could not recommend this more. I just am really enjoying it. And some days, like I said, I'm really good at lots of journaling. Some days I am not so good at it. I'm trying to learn to doodle. And I used to doodle so much in high school, and I've lost my free flow thinking. Does that make sense? And so I'm trying to get it back. That's what this book is bringing back to me. Let's see. This I tried to use watercolor paper instead of the grid paper. Will never do that again. Is that the most hideous thing you've ever seen? Oh, it's embarrassing. Yeah, but I am enjoying the doodling part. The other thing that I have been doing with is playing with my nail polish in the Faux Bonichi. You can't see it on here, of course, but they're like little raised dots, like enamel dots, but they're just made out of nail polish. So I thought that turned out kind of cool. Here I kind of added some dimension to it and stickers, and I have really missed having my coffee. You know, I have 2 cups a day and that's all I'm allowed, and stressing a little over it. This I was trying free flow watercoloring. Yeah, I'm really bad at it. Really bad at it. I should say none of these are originally mine. I get all of my ideas from Pinterest and then I just try to do them myself. So if you say, oh, I've seen that before, yeah, you probably have, because I don't claim originality on any level. So, yeah, this is not my imagination. I have no imagination, period. And so I'm really great at making something happen out of something that I've found, not so much with coming up with it on my own. But again, I'm just playing with the watercolors and that kind of stuff. And I didn't have anything to journal that day. We lost our power that day. Oh my gosh, it was cold. At least the generator started this time. Last year we were sub-zero and the generator didn't start, and this year it finally started. But like I said, I feel weird telling you about the personal stuff. There's nothing private about it. It's just family, me, life, and it's like watching somebody's vacation photos. I like watching other people do it, but I just feel like mine is so boring. My life just doesn't have a whole lot to go on. But I'm still doing the doodling. I have kind of got out of the watercoloring for a little while because I have got a crap ton of stuff to do around the house, so it's been stickers and that kind of stuff. And here I didn't even get that done, but I did, Audrey said, go get baby oil for using with your color pencils, so I did do that. I have since got Gamasol, which is really, really cool. I like it, and I need 10 minutes to sit down and actually work on it. But this is colored pencils with the baby oil. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I'm just not very good at it, so I just have to keep practicing. More of it with the baby oil. I think I did use baby oil on that. I don't think I had the Gamasol yet. But it was sushi night, their private thing. But this one I used with the Gamasol. I did half with Gamasol and half with baby oil, and I really like the Gamasol. The baby oil works, but the Gamasol rocks. And yeah, so I really, see, this is why I'm just trying to just go through it. I really just don't have a lot to talk about it. Other than I really love it. I'm using up all my washi tape and my alphas and my stickers, and I'm learning how to color. And it's a great to-do list. I'm enjoying the to-do list. I have a new idea for my to-do list for 2015, so I'm kind of waiting for Black Friday to see if I can get a deal on it, and otherwise I'm just going to go ahead and order it. I like the personal.planner.com planners, and so I think I'm going to order one of those for 2015 to keep my blog, which is now out of mothballs, the poor thing. I've had mousepotatodesigns.com for 13, 14, 15 years, and I've had Mouse Potato Designs of some form for probably more than that, since 1997, 98. And so my blog has gone through ups and downs, but I've had it for that long. So I'm trying to bring it back because I want to do something with my photography. I want to do something with my blog, and I want to do my planners and that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it goes. More than you ever wanted to know. But yeah, using up these stickers, and I'm just having a lot of fun of it. This day, the reason I got the letters here is that all of a sudden I decided I'm going to learn how to write fancy letters. And so you'll see that that's kind of been my obsession lately. I got this ink thing. Oh, where'd it go? I gotta show you. It's called Irresistible. Pico embellisher. Oh, but it's so cool. This one's the white one, obviously, and you can't tell because I can't bring it up and down to the camera. But it writes in white ink, obviously, but it stays 3D. The more thicker you make your lines, it stays 3D. So I thought that was kind of cool. I got a letter from my honey, and an extra cup of coffee. Yay, honey! Because he's manhandling my coffee for me. And then this is yesterday. My friend Audrey, as you saw by my haul, sent me some cool stickies and all kinds of fun stuff. And in fact, I have she made me a bookmark. And so I hooked it onto my thingamabobber here. And so I'm just practicing with letters. And then here's today, of which I haven't done anything because it's been very, very busy. But the other changes that I made to my Faux Bonichi was I added some bookmarks because it doesn't come, the Miguel Ruiz doesn't come with any kind of bookmarks. It also doesn't, the ones from Barnes & Noble also don't come with the elastic, which I don't care. But the bookmarks I like. And so I just added my own, and I didn't really know what was the right way to do it, but so I ended up doing it like this. And let's see if I can do this. Basically, I found the center. Let me see if I can find the center here. Okay, so I found the center. I came up from the back, so I came through the back. Oops, sorry. Through the back, through a hole, through the middle, and then back down, so that they would all come up the back and back into the page. Does that make sense? And then so it wouldn't pull through, I had this little metal, sorry, I know it's not going to focus up there, metal letter thing. I don't know. It's like a ribbon slide. So I just stuck it on there and tied it to a knot into it so that it won't pull through the book. And then I just used 4 different colors of twine that I had, a pink, a green, a blue, and a purple. And so they mark my various pages. And then at the bottom, I just stuck some little charms on it that I liked. I have a lock and a matching key that goes with it. And then I also have this Made with Love little charm, which I thought was appropriate. And then just some little metal things I had made a long time ago. And then now, of course, I have Audrey's bookmark hooked to it also. And it jingles. And let me tell you, the cats love the jingle. Thanks, Audrey. Anyway, so that's my bookmark so far. And then the other thing I saw, I joined a Faux Bonichi group on Facebook. Hi, guys. And I really love it. I'm going to leave the links and all that stuff to Cori, who is the administrator of it. I'll leave her YouTube link down below, and I'll leave a link to the Facebook page and that kind of stuff. So if you're doing a Faux Bonichi, you might want to join in with us. It's really nice. They're really nice and laid back, and it's been a ton of fun. And one of the things a lady posted just yesterday or the day before was that she was doing a calendar in her book, and I wanted to try it, so this is the calendar that I came up with for December. And I actually used stamps, 2 different stamp sets that I have never used. I've owned them for probably 10 years, never used them. Yay, used them finally. I drew out the grid. And if you want specifics on this, I can give them the specifics on it. Otherwise, I think there's another lady that actually did a tutorial on it, but I can do a tutorial too if you want to see how I did it. Mine's a little different because I left a lot of space here because of the fold of the page. But it's really, really simple. But yeah, and so what I'm going to do is in December I'm doing a photo a day, and so I put in what the themes were. I had found one online that I liked, and so I put in what the day themes were for photo a day. I'm going to try to keep up with some of my giveaway stuff and all that in here, and I just want to play with it and see where it goes. And that's where I am so far, and I have all this to fill up, which I'm not going to have a problem with. My perfectionism caught up with me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to start a new book in January because it's a new year, and oh my goodness. And I finally decided, no, I'm not. I'm going to start a new book when I finish this one, and it's going to go till it's done, and so on and so forth, because this book is all about letting go of my OCD. And yeah, so anyways, y'all didn't need to know all that. Yes, issues. But I wanted to show you what I had. This is my flip through so far of what I've got done. Comments, likes, suggestions, questions, anything you want to know, leave them in the comments below. Yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't catch up with you before then, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!
Hit snooze, just 5 more minutes.